Hello children, how are you? I'm sure you're doing great. Children, do you know everything has its own role? Even body parts. हर चीज़ के लिए अपना एक एक काम बना हुआ है, even body parts. सबका एक अपना रोल होता है और अगर वो पूरा ना हो तो गड़बड़ हो सकती है. Let's see and find out what happens in the story Sona's Adventures. Sona's Adventures. Sona the camel was walking through the desert with his mother. I won't go any further, he grumbled. I am very thirsty. Grumbled here means गुस्से में बोलना. To complain unhappily. Grumbled. Come along, dear, his mother said. Water is nearby. Do you see those trees? In a desert where there are trees, there is water. Soon they found a pool of clear, cold water. There were trees all around. Sona and his mother drank the water from the pond thirstily. A crow came sitting on one of the trees nearby and watching them. How much water you drink, he said, when Sona and his mother had finished. You drink more than any other animal I've seen. You're right, laughed Mother Camel. We camels drink gallons of water at a time. We live in deserts where it is difficult to find water. But we can go on for days without water. We have a separate compartment in our stomachs where we store water. Do you know when the two of us last had a drink of water? तो मम्मा कैमल समझाती हैं कि एक बार पानी पी लेते हैं बहुत सारा, फिर कई दिनों तक पानी नहीं पीते हैं बिकॉज उनके स्टमक में छोटे छोटे बॉक्सेस टाइप्स बने होते हैं. दोज आर कॉल्ड कंपार्टमेंट्स. When? Asked the crow, who was finding these strange animals very interesting. 5 days ago, said Mother Camel. 5 days ago? Exclaimed the crow. He flew off to tell all the other animals. We are very special, aren't we, Mother? Said Sona. Yes, said Mother Camel. She sat down in the shade of the trees and began to doze. Doze here means to sleep, take a small nap, थोड़ी देर सो जाना. I'm going for a walk, Mother, said Sona and wandered off. So Sona थोड़ा ऐसे घूमने निकल गया. The crow had by now told the other animals about these strange animals. The younger ones decided to go and have a look at Sona and his mother. They hid behind the bushes and rocks so that the camels could not see them. They saw Sona wandering about. The talkative rabbit jumped out of a bush and stared at Sona. He started laughing. Stare means बहुत घूर-घूर के देखना. To glare. Ho, 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 laughed the rabbit. Look at your long legs and look how funny the hump on your back looks. And your neck is too long. Ho, ho, ho. Hump means here जो उसकी बड़ी सी ऊंची सी पीठ होती है. Hump. The other animals began to laugh too. The goat, the deer, the fox and others. Let's call him Humpy. Look at that silly hump on his back. Laughed the fox. His long legs are so ugly and his feet are so flat, said the goat. We'll call him Flatfoot. And he jumped up and down to show everyone his lovely slim legs. Look at my beautiful tail, the fox said proudly, waving his bushy tail. And look at his tiny tail. Don't make fun of him, said the deer, who was kind and gentle. But poor Sona was hurt and angry. He ran to his mother and started crying. The animals are horrid, he said. They call me names, Humpy and Flatfoot. Horrid here means very, very bad. Horrid. Don't cry, dear, said Mother Camel. They don't know why we have humps and flat feet. They are just silly. But why do we have humps? Asked Sona. Mother Camel said, the hump is where we store fat. When we eat, part of our food turns into fat and collects in our humps. If we can't find food in the desert, this fat helps us till we find an oasis. Children, oasis means a place where there are trees and water at the same time. पानी और पेड़ एक साथ मिलते हैं. Oasis. And what about our long legs and ugly flat feet? Asked Sona. Don't call them ugly, son, said Mother. Our long legs help us to walk fast. If our feet were not flat and round, we would sink into the sand and get stuck. What about our long necks? Asked Sona, feeling much happier. We have long legs, so we have to have long necks. Otherwise, how could we reach the ground? Also, we can reach leaves on tall trees and see far, far away. Sona was now very happy. He ate all the fresh green leaves his mother had collected for him and then fell asleep. So children, I hope you loved this wonderful story. We came to know what is the function of each body part in a particular place. So do read the story again and attempt all the book exercises.